grace is always there. Grace does not always just show up with a bang. It's like water. Sometimes you turn on the tap and the water flows normally. Sometimes, if the pipes have been maybe, frozen all winter and it's your first time turning them back on after, being away all winter and they've frozen, you turn them on and the pipe goes and all of the water, comes out like that. But that's not necessarily either the only way for it to happen. It's also not necessarily, even on any kind of objective level, the best way for it to happen. In fact, for me, I think about it not so much as in, I was more blessed than others, but I really think about it much more in that kind of frozen pipe analogy of I wasn't seeing. I wasn't seeing grace. And that inner pipe was stuck in some way. And so in order to get that to flow, the universe literally had to, do this in order to finally clear that blockage so that flow could happen. But people should never think that until they've had an experience like that they haven't experienced grace. That's the model, sadly, of sort of, unless it was something that was extraordinary, unless it was something that was romantic and volcanic, it didn't happen. Or it's not worthy, or it's not the real thing, or it's not good enough. And grace is that which is there in every moment. And if I could get one message to people as you ask this, it would be, do not wait for that type of thing. Don't even pray for that type of thing. Because that implies somehow that is an objectively better way for grace to enter your life. But instead, simply pray that in every moment, you can experience the presence of grace. That every time you turn on your tap and water flows out, that you can experience grace. That every time you stand in the shower and there's water flowing on you in that way, that you experience grace. That every time you walk outside and you see a flower opening its petals to the sun, that every time you see a sunset, a sunrise, a blade of grass, that every time you feel the wind blow across your face, or the sun, a ray of the sun touch some part of your skin, or look in the eyes of a loved one, or look in the eyes of a baby you've never met before, but feel that love, that in every moment we can feel that. The dilemma is that most of the stories, the books, the stuff we hear is these types of experiences. And so other people think, if I haven't had it like that, I haven't really had it. And so we miss the opportunity to connect with grace in every moment. And as I said, grace doesn't discriminate, but it's going to touch you in a completely different way. It may touch you in a note of music. It may touch you in a drop of water. It may touch you in a different way, moment by moment. On the inhalation, on the exhalation. On the smelling of the flower as you walk by, as in the blossoming of, you know, a jasmine or a rose as you walk by and it fills you. All of this is the universe saying to us, hey, I'm here.